Hey guys, so I'm working on this whole reading tarot and oracle cards, so I'm giving it another shot today because it was so much fun earlier. So I'm doing a 7-day outlook of the week starting with Wednesday, since we're pretty much over with Tuesday. Alright, so here's it for starting with Wacky Wednesday, and let me switch it. Okay, so I have the foundation, starting with, the foundation is fairy lovers. New love, courtship, romance, falling in love. The beginning of the new. And in relationships and whatnot. That's the basis here. And it says expectation. Be open for whatever comes next. It might just be the music your heart's been waiting to hear. Okay, so with new beginnings, we always have expectations. It seems like it's time to open up our hearts and allow us to receive something great. And we have the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords delves into a deeper emotional feeling, like love, and also going into great determination as well, and strength, being very active as well. So that's our foundation, is new relationships, allowing ourselves to receive it, and great determination and strength, and a deeper emotional meaning to things. So that's a pretty good foundation right there. Let's start with day one. So we have the Gossamer Princess for Wednesday. Communication, relationship, work to be done. Okay. So we need to work on ourselves on Wednesday. Not that we don't ever have to work on ourselves. We always are working on ourselves. But it's important to be able to communicate well, so we can cultivate other relationships. And that starts with the communication of what goes on within our own being. Sometimes we're not even sure what the heck we want. Like, just trying to figure out what emotions mean what. When we start deciphering what those mean, we communicate those to ourselves, It's good to, really not think too much, but feel, but allow our heart to feel. It's like in an inner knowing, instead of getting the head involved, because sometimes that can get us in trouble. And it says happiness. Immense delight can be found in the smallest of things. Cultivate fluttering moments of joy. Now, like I've been saying, the small things in life give us happiness, and we're always striving for something huge and big, it seems like, but it's those small moments that allow us to really take note of what real true happiness is. Then we have the Five of Cups. And we'll see how they all work together. The Five of Cups is, a partial loss, a regret, or a friendship without real meaning. The lack of. It's the lack of those emotional. And what we're discovering right now is we're focusing too much on the lack. We need to be focused on what we do have in those small, happy moments and spending it and communicating these small little things and what we love with those who we love. You know, and in any type of relationship, you know, when we focus on the smaller things, we can attain bigger things that, you know, will allow us to, I guess, move forward. But it's always so important to just take it all in on the journey. Now, Thursday is... I don't ever read cards upside down, by the way. Let's see here. Thursday is 3 graces, cooperative ventures with friends, joy sharing, new partnerships that are fun. Let's see. So, enjoying time, sharing moments with friends, like sharing things. Like, it's so important to share things. A lot of times we try to take possession over things, and when we put our perspective in let's do it together and let's share this moment, that's where things become more light, and it's easier to embrace. And then we have humor. Laugh at yourself, lighten your heart, let nothing steal your happiness. It's so important for humor. My granny always told me this, is, you know, always laugh, because laughter is the best medicine. You know, even when things are going downhill, it seems like if you can, you know, put a smile on and start laughing, it'll bless your soul, and it'll get you out of that little rut and allow you to keep moving forward. And then we have the 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords is a defeat and destruction of others. You know, maybe having a little bit of conflict in regards to others as well. Now, you know, we have cooperative ventures with friends and joy of sharing and humor, and then we have, you know, some there. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna call it. See, this is an illusion. This right here, if we just focus on the lighter things and allow ourselves to realize that we all come from different places in the world. We all come from different mindsets, and if we can show some compassion and see a new perspective, you know, we won't have these conflicts as much, you know. And again, you can only control who you are and not someone else, and that's a good thing, you know. Get yourself in check. All right, on Friday, what is Freaky Friday? Let's see here. Fairy wishing well, manifestation, expectations, offerings. Okay, manifesting things. And awareness. Okay, that's a good one to go with it. Pay attention to the subtleties. Look with new eyes. There are signs and omens everywhere. Okay, that's interesting. Our awareness is allowing us to realize what we really do need in our lives. And here we go. The Lover's card. Now that's funny, considering the Fairy Lovers was the foundation. That's just too funny. So Friday, you know, whether the lovers is, you know, a partnership or, you know, two people loving each other, a really awesome friendship, whatever this lovers card stands for you, you know, we're manifesting this right now, and it's important to pay attention because there's signs everywhere. All right, let's see here for Saturday. Let's see. Snail's pace. Slow down. Grounding. Listen for the heartbeat of the earth. Subtle energies. Really taking in. You may have just came off of a huge high or whatnot in regards to Friday. It's important to try to stay grounded, you know, soak up the earth. For me, Saturdays are Shabbat, so I become attuned with nature and spirit and those who are around me, you know. Just paying attention to things that are around me. And we got friendship. You gotta love that. Be with the ones who make you shine, who love you and really care. Keep those and let the others go. Like I just said, paying attention to your grounding energies, your friends, the Mother Earth, spirit, you know, spirit within nature, you know. And then we got the Three of Pentacles. Let's see, the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles stands for great skill in a trade or work, like perfection, trying to perfect whatever you're working on in the moment. Now, no one's perfect, but what better is it that if we get to soak up these subtle energies of these grounding energies, allowing us from our manifestation, you know, to manifest these awesome, cool things in our lives. Whatever that is in our life. For me, I'm an artist, so really getting into my art and perfecting it is an illusion for me because that's what I express. And yeah, I can always try to get better, but we're perfectly imperfect as human beings, and that's okay. It's okay not to be the best, but it's also cool to be the best if you are, you know? Just take it all in and try not to think too much and put that pressure on you, because when you put pressure on yourself, your creative flow tends to go, at least for an artist. Now, it may be different in regards to other things, but that's how I've been flowing with my life. Then Sunday. Let's see what Sunday is. Stolen in her sleep, unaware, the unconscious, the unawakened. Unaware of something. But there's a rebirth in the process. No matter what happens, you can find new wings. Rise from the past. Accept the positive change that is coming. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles. Now, I'm sure I've seen these series before. So, with the Ace of Pentacles, you know, it's everything we've wanted. It's perfection. You know, like it's these all the value in the world. You know, that's what we're worth. We're unconscious of what we're worth. And this rebirth is going to help us understand what we're worth. And that's super important. Because if you in your own self say, I'm worth pricelessness. If you are priceless, then you're worth a priceless amount. Priceless means that you deserve the best. Now, if we're unaware of what we're worth, how do we obtain this? That's why we're rebirthing. All right, now coming to Monday. Solace. Return to nature. Tree wisdom. Natural remedies. Flower essence. Going back and kind of going in on our own and reflecting in nature and in maybe writing or doing our art or whatever it is that we like to do, maybe music or just being in the quiet. Sometimes we need that, and not to be around too many human energies, just so that we can reflect. And it says pilgrimage. You are on a journey to your own greatness. Your soul is longing to find the way. Only you can choose your path. In this solace, we may be going on a pilgrimage at a soul level, you know? Like, we all seem to be searching for something. And a lot of times it's happiness, but guess what? Happiness, it's kind of an illusion. We have it all within us. We just need to remember that. And sometimes I forget that as myself. We think that we need all these things in life in order to make us happy. But literally what can make us happy is what's in here. Now we can reflect what we know what we're worth and reflect it outwards. So we can have those awesome friendships and romantic relationships and awesome, you know, whatever it may be, you know. The Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is one memento. The Knight of Cups is talking about an opportunity that it will arrive. Advancement, you know. Once we're doing this internal work, you know, the solitude work, it's allowing us to become clear, to be open for these new opportunities. Then we have on Tuesday, a week from today, Her Special Place. Find your own safe space inside and out. It's so important because whatever is on the inside that you're feeling is going to be reflected on the outside. So if we can find that sacred space within ourselves, we will manifest it on the outside. Elegance. It is found in the beauty of nature, the lotus waiting to bloom. Be the swan on the water and glide. Movement, like think of the swan, like it's saying the swan is so beautiful and suave, and it moves so gracefully. We have it within us, you know, and let us show others that elegance And then it'll start catching on. Then we got the Ten of Swords. Oh boy. Oh boy's right. Ten of Swords is mental anguish. You know, disappointment. Sometimes things don't go our way. But at the same time, something's always better. You know, we may think we have it all right up in the head, you know, in the mental part. But a lot of times, there's something so much better out there that even though we're going through this mental anguish, you know, and we're finding our special place within ourselves, and we're finding it out on the outside, and we are trying to embrace our elegance, you know, sometimes we need to get ourselves out of that. We need to get ourselves out of that frame of mind of this mental anguish, you know, because a new perspective can be seen. And this elegance will allow us to help us realize what that new perspective is. Then the outcome for the week. Haha! We have the Green Man's Door, portals to fairy, wheels of the year, galactic and Gaian entry points. The fairies are helping us. The fairies are aiding us in, you know, in our journey. Through every little portal and every little door, they're watching out for us. Gentleness, strength and gentle. Strength is gentle. True kindness has wings. Love in action endures. When we show a little bit of gentleness towards others, as the fairies do, we can be those fairies for others. And then it says the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is, let's see here. I'm working on it. The King of Pentacles is about an experienced and successful leader. A person of character and intelligence, and a loyal friend. Sometimes we need to be that person, that loyal friend, to administer that gentleness and be that fairy. And some we're still learning from, and we'll have that in our lives. But remember, if we search within, we will find our King of Pentacles, our inner fairy. And that is my spread for today, for the week ahead. And I hope you enjoyed, and please give me some feedback on how I can do better. All right, love and light, my friends, and I'll talk to you later.